Hi, I've been asked on my blog to go through some card making with the actual dimensions and walking you through the entire thing for those who are new to their silhouette. I thought I would do a Christmas card series, and I'm going to start out with some basic cards that are already in the Silhouette shop, and hopefully as time goes on we'll start creating and designing our own. We'll see how this works or how you like it. You'll have to let me know. But for our very first card, I thought I kind of went through the ones that were in the Silhouette shop to see what would be the easiest one to start with. And I came up with this one. It is in the Silhouette shop. It is by Lori Whitlock. It is called Christmas Tree or Christmas Card Kit. So if you want to purchase that, it's 99 cents, and we'll start with this card. So first thing we're going to do after you purchase it, it'll be in your recent downloads or wherever you choose to put your download. Double click on it, and it shows up on your mat like this. Now she has designed this to be an A2 card, which means it's a sheet of 8.5 by 11 cut in half on the 11-inch side. So first thing we're going to do is click on this, right click, ungroup. What that does is allow us to move all these pieces separately. The first thing I like to do when I design a card is color in my pieces, especially if I'm using a template, so that I know when I go to cut this out on my mat what colors of Lori's design from this. Her card base is red, this scallop edge is green, the tree's green, the Christmas is red, and the little tab is red. So let's go back. So I'm going to click on this shape. I'm going to fill that with green. This card base, this is the goal. We'll just use this card base. So we're going to use red cardstock for that. This tab was in red. This part was white. And the Christmas, let's go look at that again. The Christmas was green. So we'll fill the Christmas in green. And to fill those, I just clicked on this fill window color and clicked on that. So then when you see this, this is how the card goes together. This is going to be folded in half, so this half would be the front of the card. So this is kind of set like this. This piece is filled in white, so we'll fill it. To cut this on our mat, we're going to need a piece of red cardstock right there. Piece of white, we'll put the white down in this corner. This is going to be cut in green, so we'll put that in this corner. This is cut in green, we'll put that in this corner. And I'm not sure where that star was. Let's look. Oh, it's on top of the Christmas tree. So that star, I'm going to cut it in yellow. So we're going to need a little piece of yellow up here. And this again is going to cut in red, so we can put that with the red piece. Before we go any further, we have to check our cut lines. To check our cut lines, we're going to cut on the scissors at the top, or click on the scissors at the top of the screen. And look for the outline to the shapes to make sure that there are indeed cut lines. See, the screen kind of goes hazy, and you can see that there is an outline on all of these pieces, but it's not bright red, which means we don't have any cut lines. So what we want to do, since everything is outlined, is select everything by drawing a box around it and then hit cut edge. Now that shows cut lines, bright red cut lines around each piece. Next thing we're going to do, I like to click back to home just because that hazy look bugs me, but you don't have to, is send this to the Silhouette. Okay, so I loaded my mat, and you can see I've got the red for the card base, the yellow for the star, the white where the Christmas tree is going to be cut out, and the green for the scalloped edge and the Christmas. I'm going to put this on my Silhouette. out, and then we'll come back and we'll assemble this. We just cut out the pieces. This is my mat and how my pieces came out. I'm going to remove everything. Your card base, your green piece, the white piece, the little tab. To get this part off, I like to use a scraper. This one's actually from my Cricut. And don't forget the little dot for your Christmas on the letter I. Okay, set that aside. First thing you're going to do is fold this on the score line. If you have a bone folder. Okay, and then this is called an ATG adhesive runner. You can get them at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, but you can use any kind of glue, whatever you have, whatever works for you. Try to center that. For this piece, I think I'm going to use some foam adhesive. That'll pop it up a little bit and give it a little bit more dimension. I buy mine in the roll like this, but it comes different ways. Stampin' Up! Has this kind. You can buy these at Hobby Lobby or Michael's, Joann's. If you're a card maker, you're more than familiar with it, but if you're just getting started, you might want to pick some up. I buy these rolls at actually Big Lots, and it's my favorite. I've tried all the others, and I just really like this. But again, this is just a basic card using a pre-designed template. We'll get into designing your own. Do you get a little more familiar with the basics? Okay, for the Christmas, need to apply some adhesive. I'm just going to grab a scrap piece of paper here to be able to put glue on. And I'm going to use some of this quick dry tacky glue. Some people like to use these. My two-way glue pen is just about dry, so I'm just going to use a little bit of this. The thing I don't like about wet glue is getting it on the other side. Okay, so we're just going to lay that down. Oops. Try to get it straight. Here is my dot. I have a fun little pen. I bought mine at Hobby Lobby. It's called a Quick Stick. It's by Quick Cuts. But it's awesome for picking up little stuff like this, which is the dot on the eye. So I'm just going to put a dot of adhesive down so that I can put that on there. And the same for the star, dot of adhesive. Grab my star. And then I just grabbed a piece of red ribbon. You just take it on the inside. And there you have it. That's a simple card. Really quick, really easy. You could mass produce these. If I were going to use this card to send, I would take a white piece of cardstock on the inside in order to be able to write on the red card base.